Let's not forget, Cotto is habitually a slow starter. So you know it's only going to get better from here. Good left
hook. Showed good hand speed that time. There's a good sharp right hand by Sugar Shane. Sharp right hand, and Cotto immediately just fires back. That's typical Cotto, and now Shane comes right back with a right hand of his own. Doubles it up, went downstairs, upstairs, didn't bring the right hand behind him, but there's a chopping right hand from Mosley.
Here we go. And you see that right hand by Mosley. Caught Cotto behind the ear, then he follows it up with another. Good short hook there by Mosley.
Left hand, and there's that left hand of his own, and Mosley comes right back with a right hand.
Now Cotto, who's actually his hand speed has held up very, very well, I think, in comparison with Mosley's. You see that right hand may have wobbled. I gave Mosley rounds 2 and 3, so I got him up by a point. But I'll tell you something, I am very surprised that Mosley is not using his hand speed, as Cotto starts very, very well here with his left hook. That he was going to go toe-to-toe with Cotto, and
he's done it. He's done it. Short right uppercut, very effective. Cotto tries to come back with a right hand to the body.
All right, let's take a look. First of all, Mosley with the uppercut. Look at this, beautiful. Snaps his head back. If we're shocked, you can imagine how Mosley feels.
Remember that question mark we put next to the chin in our lead up to this fight? You can remove it.
Cotto. Now let's see Cotto, whose hand speed has been surprisingly good. Beautiful short left hook. Oh, here's the thing about Cotto, man. Look at that.
Two-punch combination. Steps forward after absorbing that right hand.
Let's take a look. Some Cotto action here. He had a real good round number 5. You see the left hook in there, and I think the big surprise. Let's take a look. Some Cotto action here. He had a real good round number 5. You see the left hook in there, and I think the big surprise, the story of this fight so far has been 2 stories. The inability of Mosley to hurt Cotto. Wow, see the jab from Cotto has really been, for me, the punch of the fight. Wow. Look at a beautiful right hand counter by Cotto. Watch. He reads Shane as he dips. Boom, right over the top. That's a great shot.
There's the right hand by Mosley. Cotto comes right back. Comes right back and returns fire.
Now Mosley comes back. Watch this right hand. I mean, that's a good shot. And you know what he does? He backs up. He says, okay, that didn't work. Now what?
Good right hand from Cotto.
Now we'll see that right lead, which came from way outside. Boom. Wow.
Good left shot from Mosley.
Best one in about 4 rounds. How discouraging is that?
There's the right hand that lands. So Shane Mosley is having his best round by far.
All right, let's take a look. Mosley had a very good round in round 9, but I'll tell you what, I saw something terrible at the end of it.
You can just see lifting that right leg there, being pushed back easily. That's a good uppercut. Right uppercut comes in, as does a second from Shane Mosley.
All right, let's take a look at that Mosley uppercut. This is just a beautiful punch, and he slides it right between the gloves. Look at that.
Cotto to the inside with a short, crisp right hand. If this was a determining round.
It would be to me, I must be honest with you.
Well, you just had it 96-94.
Yeah, but I just gave Cotto that round.
Last round to Cotto. Okay, so you have a margin. The chin, always been a question mark. The hand speed thought to be a big edge for Shane Mosley. Both those questions answered by Miguel Cotto.